Sup, Boppers? So let's talk a little bit about Courtney French. Courtney French is a very disturbed young lady, okay? She's a gang stalker. She befriended my daughter because she's a gang stalker. She had a boyfriend who was enlisted in the military. He was off fighting fucking wherever. We're always in some fucking conflict now, aren't we? I remember a time when there was no war. And you know, these millennials, they don't remember that. They don't remember a time when there wasn't a war going on somewhere. It's sad, really. But anyway, so he wasn't there, and they had an apartment together, and he was sending her money to pay the bills and to put money away, and she didn't pay any of the bills, and she bought makeup with all of it, an extraordinary amount of makeup. Yeah, and fucked him over. So he lost the apartment, and she abandoned the apartment with her pets inside with no food or water. She just left them there. The apartment from wall to wall was just piles of crap everywhere, just everywhere. Like a hoarder. Clothes and garbage and dirty dish everywhere on every inch of the floor. So this is the thing, is these gang stalkers, their bosses, their handlers, tell them whatever they need to tell them. They tell them, hey, if you fucking do this, if you accomplish this goal of destroying this target, we got this, whatever it is. Like this chick, she's a no talent. She's fucking, even Hannah was laughing at her shit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. She thinks she's gonna be a rapper or some shit. And she has zero talent in that direction. But, you know, they tell her, oh, you know, you'd be a famous recording artist if you do this, this, and that. And they have no intention of following through. And they did the same thing to the Bravos, too. They dangled this recording contract in front of them, which was never going to come to fruition. I've talked about this. These gang stalkers are highly gullible and manipulative, easily manipulated. So, yeah, and Hannah brought her here, and then fucking, I went in the bathroom and some of my personal care products came up missing. And I highly doubt that Hannah took them. So the only other person in the house was Courtney. So she's a fucking thief on top of it. You know? She stole my charcoal fucking soap and some other shit because she's a psycho. See, she's a degenerate fucking problem child. And her mom has MS. And if this fucking little delusional brat doesn't get her way, she starts shoving her mom around and fucking calling her mom every name in the book until her mom inevitably gives in or throws her out. Whatever. It's a whole big fucking Jerry Springer episode, isn't it? Yes, it is. So, yeah, this fucking Courtney was the one convincing my daughter to make that phone call to the police department to have me committed into a psych ward. So I talked about this. Police came here. I was in the kitchen cooking. They're like, you gotta go. They knew it was fucking bullshit, too. So they took me there. They were cool about it. And within an hour, I was released. The psychiatrist talked to me, and he called my daughter. He's like, you were set up. I think your daughter set you up. And Courtney was behind all of that. So, yeah, that's that story. She's a fucking lowlife. And she's about to pay for everything she's fucking done, too. We'll see how fucking hardcore. She tries to pretend like she's hardcore, like she was in the trenches and shit. And fucking, she's a spoiled brat. Because, yeah, they're hillbillies, but they're well off. They won some fucking lawsuit or something. So they're comfortable, you know? Not super rich, but they're comfortable middle class. And she gets whatever the fuck she wants. Or, like I said, she throws a big fucking tantrum like a fucking psycho toddler. But we'll see how hardcore she is when she gets locked up in prison. And then they find out she's got ties to the KKK. We'll see how well that fucking works out for her. Then if she survives that, then maybe she can really say she's hardcore. I can't fucking wait.